For 2 decades, the New England Patriots were the looming shadow over the NFL, the guaranteed headache that ruins seasons. But that aura of invincibility seemed to evaporate in 2020, leaving behind a shell of a franchise. By 2024, they weren't just bad, they were a league-wide joke, a soft target ranked in the bottom third on defense, getting pushed around every Sunday. But the narrative for 2025 has been completely rewritten. The dormant giant in Foxborough has woken up, and Foxborough has woken up, and it's furious. This isn't a return to form. It's a revenge tour. They've catapulted from mediocrity to a top 5 scoring defense, choking the life out of opponents with a run-stopping unit that ranks among the 3 best in football. This radical transformation is a blend of calculated scheme and raw, unfiltered attitude, spearheaded by a head coach who personifies New England's grit and a defensive coordinator waging a profound personal war off the gridiron. The journey wasn't seamless. A shaky 1-2 start had the obituaries ready to be published. Yet, from that point, they engineered a stunning run of double-digit victories to seize control of the AFC East. So, is this a fleeting mirage? Or has Mike Vrabel genuinely restored the foundation and fear factor in New England? The evidence points to a legitimate resurrection. The key to unlocking this team's current identity requires a rewind to Week 3. Following a brutal, low-scoring loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers, the Patriots sat at a concerning 1-2. The operation felt unstable on both sides of the ball, a sluggish opening that critics were eagerly dissecting. The glaring issue was a cascade of turnovers, the kind of self-inflicted wounds that doom seasons. The sense of impending crisis was palpable. Yet, that moment became the pivot point. From that day forward, the Patriots crystallized their identity and began systematically dismantling every opponent in their path. They embarked on a win streak that defies the parity of the modern NFL, and they did it with a remarkably balanced, physical brand of football ball. The true arrival party, the moment the league was forced to take this defense seriously, occurred in Week 7 against Vrabel's former team. It was a personal, gritty affair, and the Patriots' response was to limit the Titans to a mere 13 points while utterly smothering their ground game to the tune of 39 total rushing yards. Nah, that number isn't just a statistic. It's a declaration of dominance and a psychological message sent to the entire conference. The data now solidifies what the eyes see. This unit has vaulted from the league's basement into the top 15 for passing yards allowed per game. They reside in the top 10 for total yards surrendered and the top 5 for both points allowed and rushing yards given up. They've even solved a takeaway puzzle, leaping from a dismal 31st ranking last year to a respectable top 20 position now. This isn't to anoint them as a historical juggernaut, but the contrast with the fragile, pliable defense of 2024 is so stark, it's almost unbelievable. They play with a menace that was absent for years. This revival was no happy accident. It was a direct result of Mike Vrabel's mandate to resurrect the Patriot way, albeit with his own distinct fingerprint. He imported Terrell Williams from Tennessee to command the defense, and together they installed a foundational philosophy that is brutally straightforward and enforced without exception. You will not run the football on us. However, the connective tissue between this defensive unit and its coordinator transcends playbooks and game plans. It's forged in resilience. At the dawn of the 2025 season, Terrell Williams received a prostate cancer diagnosis, a life-altering moment that would understandably force anyone to step back. Williams chose a different path. While he managed his health and treatments, sometimes requiring time away, he refused to relinquish his role. He remained the strategic mind and the emotional anchor for the defense. Max, when your leader is engaged in the most critical fight of his life and still dedicates himself to the unit, creates an unbreakable bond and an unsustainable standard for effort. Williams embodies the unit's spirit, while Vrabel supplies the steel. In tandem, they overhauled a fractured culture in half a year, which is a staggering organizational feat. The bedrock of this new hustle and hit culture is a defensive front that has become a waking nightmare for opposing offenses. In a pass-happy league, Vrabel and Williams constructed an immovable wall. This season, the Patriots rank second in run-stop win rate, an advanced metric that tracks how often a defender defeats his blocker to blow up a run play. Their elite status in rushing yards allowed is a direct product of this violent, disciplined aggression. The physicality is palpable and relentless. A throwback to the era when playing in Foxborough was a punishing, four-quarter ordeal. Far. Each snap in the trenches is a contest of wills, and currently the Patriots are winning every single one. This cumulative punishment wears teams down to a mental and physical breaking point by the final quarter. This dominance starts with the two-headed monster anchoring the defensive line. Quoten. Christian Barmore, after an inconsistent 2024 that raised doubts, has returned to his destructive best, playing like an unblockable force of nature. Analysts now rate him and Milton Williams as one of the premier interior duos in the NFL. With rotational pieces performing at a high level, the unit boasts a depth it has lacked for seasons. Collectively, their primary role is to consume double teams and disrupt blocking schemes, which in turn liberates the linebackers to flow to the ball. This creates the ideal conditions for the Patriots' premier pass rusher, Harold Landry III, to feast. Landry was acquired specifically to hunt quarterbacks, and he has fulfilled that mandate with consistent, disruptive pressure off the edge. He represents a persistent nightmare for offensive coordinators. Yet, the most unexpected catalyst, the X-factor that has turbocharged the pass rush, is Calavon Chasen. For 4 years in Jacksonville, Chasen was labelled a draft bust. However, within Terrell Williams' system, he has experienced a career rebirth. His breakout performance in Week 7 said it all. A 2-sack game coupled with a fumble recovery for a touchdown, earning him ASD Defensive Player of the Week honours. Ooh. By the midpoint of 2025, he had nearly matched his career-high sack total, illustrating that the problem in Jacksonville may have been environment, not ability. He is the perfect case study of the Vrabel effect. Perhaps the most intimidating aspect of this defensive front surge is that they are accumulating this havoc while navigating injuries. Key contributors have missed time, but the standard hasn't dropped. The next man up mentality is fully operational, fueled by players like Anthony Jennings, who has emerged as a stellar run, defending complements to the primary pass rushers. If the defensive line is the brawn, the back seven are the erasers, cleaning up everything that slips through. The tone setter here is Robert Spillane. While not the fastest, he operates with a pre-snap intelligence that puts everyone in the right position. He is the defensive quarterback and its undisputed leader, a linebacker whose tackles have a definitive, concluding finality. He is on pace for a season with well over 100 tackles, a production rate that matches his intense demeanour. The player who truly warps the geometry of the field, however, is Christian Gonzalez. It's time to acknowledge he is performing at an all-pro level. His lockdown coverage on one side of the field is a luxury that permits the entire defense to play with aggressive certainty. Quarterbacks have largely stopped testing him, especially with the savvy addition of Carlton Davis III forming a formidable shutdown duo on the perimeter. When passes are thrown, this secondary converts defense into offense. Labeling Marcus Jones merely a slot corner undersells his impact. He attacks the slot with tenacious energy, has secured multiple interceptions, including a pick six, and remains a constant threat to flip the field as a return specialist. He is a game breaker in every phase. Then there's the rookie revelation, Craig Woodson. A fourth-round selection deemed a project. Woodson finished that project ahead of schedule. Thrust into a starting safety role, he has played with the calm and competence of a veteran, seamlessly filling run gaps and providing stability on the back end. Discovering a starter of his caliber in the fourth round is the kind of roster-building magic that sustains contenders. The cumulative result of these efforts is a secondary that has sprung from the bottom tier to the top 15 in pass defense, eliminating the cheap, explosive plays that crippled them a year ago. As the season enters its final stretch, the Patriots find themselves in an enviable position. While the AFC East isn't fully decided, their path to the conference's top seed is clear and manageable. The schedule down the stretch presents favourable matchups, which is a terrifying prospect for opponents facing this defensive mentality. The ideal scenario of resting starters via an early division clinch is within reach, but having manageable games if they need to win out is a powerful consolation. Furthermore, reinforcements are imminent. On The expected return of Milton Williams from injured reserve adds a critical piece to an already formidable line just before the playoffs. A luxury few teams enjoy. The standings cushion even allows for strategic rest, if needed. If this team enters the postseason at full strength, they represent the most dangerous kind of opponent. A unit peaking at the perfect time, forged by adversity, and playing with a palpable edge. Mike Vrabel's homecoming has accomplished more than a schematic fix. It has reanimated the soul of a franchise the football world had left for dead. He has transformed a dispirited group into a cohesive, violent unit that no contender wants to face in January. They erase the run, harass the quarterback, and avoid self-destruction. It's the fact the Empire has not just returned, it has retooled with a sharper, meaner edge. The warning has been issued to the entire FC.